Well, one of the many political races heating up for the 2018 elections is for the position of the county's top prosecutor. Several candidates have put their hats into the ring for state's attorney in Prince George's.
That's right. Senator Victor Ramirez of the 47th District plans to make his announcement official tomorrow, but he's here today giving us a sneak peek. He joins us right now to tell us why he's the best person for the job.
Well, thank you so much for having me today. It's the day before my big announcement, which is tomorrow. It's Friday, and one of the things that I like to tell folks and my District 47 residents, I've been representing District 47 since first was elected in 2002.
Okay.
I've been on the Judiciary Committee in the House for 8 years, and now I sit on the Judicial Proceedings Committee going into my 8th year, believe it or not. And one of the things that I still practice, I've been practicing probably a little bit longer than I've been in office. Law, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I go to court every day. We go to court every week, and it's been my passion. I'm still an attorney by trade. I still practice and go to court, and especially in Prince George's County. And been thinking about this for a very long time, and I think it's time. It's a good transition for the things that I've been doing for the citizens of the state of Maryland and Prince George's County. We've been fighting to do a lot of good things to reform a lot of our justice justice reform that we've been doing, a Reinvestment Act that we did where we wanted to make sure that we're treating the folks that need help the way they should, and we need to do more. Just recently, one of the things that I've been doing is we created a task force to look at how we're doing diversion programs here in Prince George's County.
Okay.
And we don't. 80% of the people that stay at our jails are for pretrial, and a lot of them go there because they have mental issues. They have health, the mental issues. So we want to make sure if you have a mental issue, that we're giving you treatment. One of the plans that I, still as a state senator, that I plan to do is to create a crisis center. Okay. So instead of you calling 911, you go to a crisis center. Instead of you being locked up because you need the right medication, you go to the crisis center. We want to focus our attention on violent offenders. We want to give second opportunities to folks that commit nonviolent crimes. We don't want our courts and our jails to be filled with people who have committed maybe a petty theft, who have a drug problem. We want to give them a second opportunity, and we want to focus on the violent crimes that really, as you mentioned here earlier in this program, that people that are harming our children, are harming our neighbors and communities. We want to make our communities safe again.
So tell us a little bit about the personal Victor Ramirez. Tell us about your family and your background.
Thank you so much. I'm married. I have my beautiful wife Betsy. We have 2 beautiful kids. They're young. One of them has just started school, 1st grade, and it's probably one of the reasons that I want to run for state's attorney. I feel that I want my children to grow up in a county they feel safe. I want to feel safe. I myself want to send my children to school. I want to kiss them goodbye in the morning. I want to kiss them goodnight in the evening. And I want each and every one of our families to feel safe, that they will have that opportunity, and that no one's going to harm their children or their families or their businesses. And I think, when you look at what's going on in our county, we are moving forward. We're moving forward in a positive direction. Law enforcement, the way we treat certain crimes affects everything. It doesn't just affect our personal lives. It affects whether businesses come and invest here in Prince George's County or not as well.
Okay, and you talked about reforming the justice system. One of the big issues here, as you know, in Prince George's County is trust in government. What do you think you can do to kind of let people feel comfortable?
Well, transparency. I think that, what I like to do is create an advisory board. If you feel that our office is not, or is doing certain things that should be done differently or better, we want to hear from our citizens. We want to meet with them on a regular basis to get their input. If you call our offices and you feel like you're not getting the response, if you feel like you go to court and our prosecutors aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing, they're not prepared, or I want you to contact our offices, and we're there to serve. As a practicing attorney, we have clients, and as a prosecutor, your clients are the victims. and you're there to represent the victims' interest and their families as well.
Thank you so much. And I know you'll be sharing much of that with folks at the actual formal announcement tomorrow as well. Now, that announcement, you want people to join you there, I'm assuming?
Of course.
Okay, we'll tell them where it is. Tomorrow afternoon, which is September 9th, at the 47th District Annual Cookout. The event takes place at Bartlett Park in Brentwood from noon until 3.